Come on in, come on in, come on in. You are welcome here. Come into this now moment.
So much baggage on that word.
Come on in to this now moment with me.
Yeah, I mean so many different things.
Yes, come on in, everyone. Come on in.
To so many people. Yeah, what is
Yes. Come on in. Yes.
God, maybe something infinite in all directions.
In all directions.
Those perceived and unperceived alike.
Come on in.
And unperceived alike.
Come on in.
Infinite directions.
Infinite directions.
Infinite directions. Just open into a love without
resistance. A love without a cure. A love that's everlasting. A love forevermore. Oh, yes, that is Sheila Nichols. God. All right, let's see who is joining me tonight. So Jody is here. Aloha, Jody. Good to see you. Good to see you. Naiki is here. It's a good God evening. Yes. Annika is here. Welcome, Annika. Long time no see. I'm knowing all is well. Lenoris is here. Welcome, Lenoris. It's so good to see you all here. Familiar faces. Let's see. Elishava is here. Love and greetings this holy week. Absolutely. Today is Holy Monday. Grateful. Thank you for being here as well. And so it's so interesting, the meditation tonight being on right employment. It's just, hey, you can't make this stuff up. It just came to me. And there's actually in the book, All Needs Met, there are writings on employment. I found these beautiful quotes. So I'm going to ask you to partake. Some of you are retired and you're not working, but what is right employment? What does it represent to you? And the readings are really powerful. It could be self-employment, whatever it is. Also, after I found these readings, I found these quotes, and the quotes were in alignment with, what this really looks like. Are we serving humanity with what we're doing in the world? So it was just perfect. So I said, you know what? This is what we're doing tonight. Right employment meditation. So let's see how it unfolds for everyone. Karimu is here. I saw you yesterday. Good to see you again. I saw him in the flesh, except, you didn't take a picture with me. I took a picture of everybody, though, because I love you. But it was like, hello. Anyway, all is well. So on that note, let's pray in and we'll go from there. All right. Oh, divine timing. Perfect, Jody. Thank you. So we take a moment to turn inward. We take an inward glance. We first begin with gratitude. Always gratitude. So grateful for this new moment, this new fresh moment to acknowledge the presence of God. Grateful for the awareness that God is in all, as all, everywhere evenly present. Even the space in between us filled with God, no matter where you are, whether you're in Hawaii or whether you are in Los Angeles or Detroit or Chicago, New York, no matter where you are, Europe, the Middle East, no matter where you are, God is called by many names: higher power, God, ultimate intelligence, divine wisdom, this presence and this power, this divinity. God is in all, as all. And in God's isness, I am. In God's isness, you are. Created in God's image and likeness. Everything that you need to live this life in the most vast and profound and beautiful way is available to you right now. And so I'm grateful for this night as we come together on Meditation Monday to go deep and to remember who we are. Whether you're starting your work with today, to lift off your work week, or it's another week for you to lift off your week, whatever this is, know that meditation and prayer will take us to a greater place. So we let go, we let God, and we allow it to be, and so it is, and so it shall be. Ashe. Ashe, ashe. So this is very interesting, everyone. I'm going to have a little bit of a conversation. I think most of you know what's been going on with me. Let's see, Lauren. I love you, Lauren. Good to see you. Aloha, Patri, and blessings. Thank you, and all here. She's giving up the love, Patri. Yes, yes, yes. Carrie is in the house. Welcome. You know what? I need to come out to Arizona. Maybe I'll take a trip out there. Come out on a Friday, or a Thursday, and come back on a Saturday. Who knows? But I love Arizona. So beautiful. Thank you, Carrie. Hey, Lisa Price is in the house. Hallelujah. Nice to see you. So for those of you who are here for the first time, which I don't think any of you are here for the first time, I'm Reverend Arlene Cecilia Hylton. My spiritual name is Full Lotus, and I have to learn to start saying that. And we are gently moving over to YouTube. Lisa Price is here on YouTube, and some of you other people are here on YouTube as well. The challenge is after 30 days, they're releasing their Facebook is getting rid of my videos. So I'm going to have to move over. La Norris is on YouTube, and Elishava is on YouTube. So again, a reminder, subscribe on YouTube, and you can watch me from there. Okay, just want to let you know. Also, there's some weird thing going on where your messages from YouTube do not come through sometimes on Facebook, but when I'm 100% on YouTube, I'll see it all. Also, when I go back and look, I do get to see everything. On that note, what did I want to share? So last Tuesday, I was on my way to work. I get off of the 405. I'm on the PCH. The ocean is there. I always take the scenic route because I drive 45 miles to work. I would drive 45 miles home. So I'm driving 300 miles a week. And that's been 15 years. And the first 2 or 3 years, I was driving 500 miles a week. And there's a quote that actually lets you know what would make me do that. And it says, "Work is love made visible," by Khalil Gibran. Because someone asked me, well, why would you stay there? We ended up, the original owner, Velvet, hired me for the position. She knew me. She met me at a women's retreat. She said, "God told me that you're the one." And over time, I said yes. And 15 years later, I'm still there. Yet after she moved on, there were 2 different owners. And the question was asked by someone, like, what would make you stay for 15 years? And I said, what made me stay there was I was able to tell individuals who'd never heard it before that they were divine. I was able to support individuals in understanding that you may have had trauma in your life. You may have been victimized, but you're not a victim. You may have caused pain to others. Many things has happened in your life, but there is still a divine self. And when you tap into that part of you, as you heal, others will heal, not by your words, but your example. I was able to support individuals in recognizing who they are and that they are an emanation of God, created in their image and likeness. Many had not even heard that before. I was able to remind individuals that they are worthy and that they are enough. It's the same work that I do in a teen room. It's the same work that I get to do with the young adults. Yet I was able to do this with people that were in the beginning, from different countries. There were people from England, from Canada. I had some people from India. Like, we had people from all over the country. And I was able to take this message out. And my prayer is that they were able to take the message out into the world. It is said by the Native Americans that what you do today affects 7 generations. So imagine, and I met thousands that they were able to change their life in such a way that 7 generations were healed. That is why I kept driving that drive. I was dedicated because my work was my love made visible. And Velvet saw my capacity, that I was capable and able to do this thing that was a created position. She had that vision, and I fit the vision. And to be honest with you, every job I've had, every employment, because I don't like the word job, I've had has been the position. I was either the first or it was created. So I've worked well, and I know there's more good to come. Yet I allowed myself to feel sadness. I let myself cry. I was driving and crying. I was like, oh my God, like I need to be able to see the road. I let myself feel that. And then I also remembered my truth, that there's a greater good that wants to be revealed, and that there's something bigger and greater that wants to happen as my life. So tonight, right employment, anyone out there, and I know that Jody said, Jody, you're going to love these readings. And if you know anyone that is seeking right employment, send them to this page so they get to look at it. Send them to YouTube, because I believe the readings and the meditation and the prayers will support them. When we get to the questions that we're going to ask, the questions about what is the nature of right employment, I might play with that a little bit. I'm not sure what that would look like, but I know that right employment is your passion being revealed, right? And your passion. And again, I'm changing the word serve. I'm not changing it, but I'm adding the word to serve humanity and to inspire humanity. That is what our work is for. So I will bring that into our questions after we meditate. Let's see who else has joined us. Let's see. Lisa, I saw Lisa. Shauna is happy to be here. Shauna K, good to see you, beautiful being. Christina, blessings and so grateful always. Thank you, Christina. And Cheryl, thank you. Welcome, welcome. Lauren, you were, oh, yes, Lauren, and I'm proud of you. Yeah, so Lauren writes, you were one of the first people who ever told me that, and I believe it, and I still do. Yes, Lauren, I love you. Cat, welcome back. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so let's get into some of our quotes, right? I have that tick going across the page right now. Work is love made visible. We got to love what we're doing. I know that I loved what I was doing. That is the only reason I was driving 300 miles a week. And there's more. There's more good to come. Let's hit a couple of quotes over here. Here's one from Richard Branson. In business, as in life, all that matters is that you do something positive. That's Sir Richard Branson. In business, as in life, all that matters is that you do something positive. I really like that. I really, really like that one. Let's see. Here's another one. Rumi, the great poet, the great Middle Eastern poet. Everyone has been made for some particular work, and the desire for that work has been put in every heart. Come on, y'all. Let's feel into that. Whew. I'm going to read it again. Everyone has been made for some particular work, and the desire for that work has been put in every heart. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we are going to move into our meditation. And I see a few more people have joined us. Let's see. Work is love made visible. Yep. Wasn't that good, Naiki? Yes. Dan, work is love made visible. Yep, you got it too. Okay. I totally get it. I worked at a program in New Jersey for 13 years with the population of youth who were homeless, substance abuse, and mental. Thank you for that work. What you did for those young people touched them, and my prayer is that it continues to reverberate. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much for sharing that, Cheryl. All right, everyone, you ready? Let's move into our meditation. Let's get into it. Let's get still, everyone. And as you're getting still, I do have more to share. You know, I'm going to have a lot right now with what's going on. I want to say that on Tuesday night, the day that I was released from my job, I had already made a commitment to speak at a women's event, and I showed up. I did that event that night. I really did, because I said yes to it. I wanted to honor my word. I don't believe in flaking. They were depending on me, and I showed up. And then on Friday night, I was at Odyssey, Agape's Young Adults Ministry. I was with my ministry of a young adults, and it was powerful. Saturday morning, I had a one-on-one with a client who's a teenager who lives in another state. Sunday, I went to meditation in the morning. I had my prayer circle Sunday afternoon and my I'm Keeping Tree program on Zoom Sunday night. On Saturday, I went and spent times with my beloved chosen family, Michelle and her sister Roxanne and their new little one. So it's been Shannon and Archie. So I've been moving, but moving gently. I just want you all to know that. Okay, let's get into meditation. Missy, when spirituality was moved online during COVID, I can't tell you how incredible grounding to find your support was, just like how it always was. Glad to still be here. Missy, I love you and I'm proud of you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Perfect timing. Let's do this. All right, everyone, let's pause. That was Lisa speaking the word. Perfect timing. Let's relax our lower bodies. Relax our shoulders, relax our jaw, relax our tongue against the roof of our mouths, and let's get still. As you inhale and exhale, feel the living breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, and on the exhale, imagine being held in the hand of the universe, being held in the hand of God, fully supported. God's got your back. Yes. God's got your back. I say that to beloved Clay. I say that to each one of you. As we relax into this moment, know that we are a gift to humanity. Repeat in your mind, I am here to serve and inspire humanity. I am here to serve and inspire humanity. I am here to serve and inspire humanity. Inhale and exhale, feel the living breath. Inhale and exhale. My passion for life guides me to right employment. My passion for life guides me to right employment. My passion for life guides me to right employment. Through my employment, I inspire others. Through my employment, I inspire others. Through my employment, I inspire others. The perfect position is waiting for me. The perfect position is waiting for me. The perfect position is waiting for me. God is my employer. God is my employer. God is my employer. Let's take another moment. Feel the holy breath. Recognizing God as your source and your supply. Whether it is right employment that you need or right projects, spaces of creativity, God is your source. Let's lean into that. Let's feel the living breath together. We stand in gratitude for this time of stillness, grateful for the knowing that right where we are, the fullness of God is, knowing that God is life itself, grateful for the remembrance that God is our source and our supply, that our passion guides us to right employment, that we are here to serve humanity and to inspire humanity, that our gifts and our talents serve and inspire as well as prosper us, knowing that there is a position waiting for those who seek it. Seek and ye shall find, yet the seeking is from within, drawing to us right employment, drawing to us the right positions so that we may fly. And so we let go, we let God with ultimate gratitude and thankfulness, just grateful for this time to sit in the presence and to know that everything that we are calling forth is available to us. We call it forth now from the invisible to the visible, and we let it be. And so it is. Ashe. And so it is, and so it is. Yes, 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 everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I'm going to check in with you to see how you feel, and I have a reading for you as well. I'm going to answer a few. Woman worthy of love. Yes, connect with passionate service. Beautiful. Let's see. Naomi, saw you yesterday. Good to see you. Welcome in, welcome in. The perfect and blessed life is here now, spreading the glow of spirit, always and forevermore. Mama Liana, I love you. Thank you so much for those words. Yes, yes. Maria, good to see you, beloved. Aaron, yes, love and light. Thank you. Thank you, Aaron. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love and light is my path. Kindness to all we accept. And so it is, beloved Akuyo. Good to see my sister. Yes, yes, yes. Naiki, Ashe. Judy, or excuse me, Jody, inspired to move forward. Jody, I got a reading for you, so hang on in there. Susan, Susan, good to see you. Welcome home. Welcome. Feeling well and grateful for being here. Yes, yes, yes. So I am going to put up another quote. Aviana, you're welcome. Aviana? Yes, I love you, Akuyo. Yes, Akuyo is my sister, my friend, my mentor. She does great works in the world. Let's see, Aaron. I love it. Oh, Michelle, beautiful. Good to see you. Yes. Cat sending some love. My frequency is so high right now. Oh, okay. I feel it in action. You're welcome. And Maria, I'll talk to you soon. Sending you love and sending your husband lots of love. Tell the doctor I sent some love. All right, everyone. Let me plug in my laptop. It seems to always want to be plugged in. One moment. My apology. This cord is here. Beautiful. All right. Let's get into this reading. Because for those of you who are already employed, this reading can give you some new insights. And for those who are looking for right employment, such as myself, this reading is very powerful. So I just want to bring this to your attention and just see. Also, I didn't mention this because I've been in full conversation with you all. I have a writing for those of you who are Catholic or who are fasting during the season. I have 15 people fasting with me right now. Perfect timing for what I'm experiencing. This is Holy Monday, and this is considered the time when Jesus clears the temple. Well, there's been a clearing here. So, and I wrote this. We are spiritual beings in the human condition, and we are here to discard and release our human frailties. We now clear the temple of the egoic, self-serving actions, and we now replace it with spiritual awakening so we may serve humanity. Yes, Akuyo, I wrote that years ago, spiritual awakening. We now live in faith in God as we transcend our faith in the world, as we live in prayer, meditation, intentions, gratitude. We shall rise into a greater way of being. We clear away and release the old ways of being so that we may create a new state of mind and renew the physical self. This reading, I wrote this writing. There's also a quote from Charles Fillmore. Spiritual harmony in man, and I add woman, they, them, largely is on the right relation of the inner and the outer realms of our consciousness. Expression is the law of life. Whatever is expressed becomes manifest. That is from Charles Fillmore. And Myrtle Fillmore founded Unity Churches. So I wanted to read that to you because that is what we studied today, this morning, for this week. Now we'll go into exactly spiritual awakening. Yes, yes, yes. Holy Monday. Absolutely. Amen. All right. Here is the reading on employment. So employment is the head, and the subtitle is Service is the Key. Now listen to this with your hearts. This is so beautiful. It says, God is love, and that love expresses through me as service to others. And you know, I've added inspiration. I got that from Esther Hicks. We're here to inspire. God is love, and that love expresses through me as service to others and inspiration to others, I add. There is perfect employment for me where I can let God's love express through me, and I add, as me. God is abundance, and this abundance is my supply. As I serve life, life rewards me generously. I trust God to meet my every need. Infinite intelligence expresses through me as guidance. Turning within, I am guided to do the right thing at the right time in the right way. My perfect employment is seeking me now. I'm going to say that again. I know Jody said she's asking for the same thing. So Jody, speak it as well. Anyone else speak this word with me? My perfect employment is seeking me now. My perfect employment is seeking me now. My perfect employment is seeking me now. And let's continue the reading. My desire to work is my prayer answered as I take the human footsteps which are presented to me as ideas from within. I become unified with my perfect employment. In the one mind, I am one with my new employer, and my perfect position is happening right now. All anxiety is removed from this situation, for I trust God. I trust God to provide the perfect way to express God's perfect life through me as me. I give thanks for the abundance that is mine. And so it is. How perfect. There's two readings on employment. So there's a new one, a next one coming up. But how magnificent was that reading? I become unified with my perfect employment. In the one mind, I am one with my new employer and my perfect position right now. I mean, and I have looked at these readings and never ever used them. I was like, oh, but today I'm being called, of course, to use these readings. And then you got a taste of my writing. So Gina is here. Welcome, Gina. My perfect employment is seeking me now. That's yes, yes, yes. My perfect retirement employment is seeking me now. Perfect, Susan. I know people who've retired who are doing a lot of creative things and bringing in more income. Yes, yes, yes. Lisa, my perfect employment is seeking me now. I love it. And Jody says, yes, yes, yes. All right, so we do have a second reading, but we're going to bring that up in a moment. Let's take a look at the banners. Next banner, one person with passion is better than 40 people merely interested. Now, E.M. Forster said those words, but I thought it was apropos. One person with passion, that's you, is better than 40 people that's just merely interested. I've seen it. I've seen people who are like, I'm just here for the paycheck. And then I've worked with some of the most amazing people who are passionate about what they're doing. And it's been beautiful and fortifying. And we worked hard. I can't even tell you. If I could tell you, I would. But right now, I can't even go there. All right. But I've worked with some magnificent people. Here's a quote from Khalil Gibran. Let's get Khalil. Here you go, Khalil. This is interesting. I'm hitting. Let's see here. Okay, so we have that, Khalil. Okay, let's tap into this one. This is the Buddha. Your work is to discover your work, and then with all your heart, to give yourself to it. Isn't that beautiful? Your work is to discover your work, and then with all your heart, to give yourself to it. Buddha. Well, I did that, and I'm going to do it again. So if that fits, enjoy. I'm going to read the next two quotes just so we can tap into our process. If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. If opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. That was by Milton Berle. And I remember watching him as a child. He was a great comedian. And then we had to bring Maya Angelou. So these are so many poets. We have Rumi. We have, who else do we have? We have Khalil Gibran. And now we have the beloved Maya Angelou. Success is liking yourself, liking what you do, and liking how you do it. You know what? I really, really like what I do. And I like how I've done it. And I like how I'm growing. So this was perfect. So here we go, everyone. Let's tap in. We're going to ask some questions. Oh, yes. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Beautiful. All right, it's 8:02 p.m. Oh, on the dot. Thank you for the love. Okay. Now, so the meditation is for right employment. Yet, I'm going to bring into this second part, God is my source and supply, because whatever that employment is, even if you're in retirement and you're looking for some extra prosperity, God is your source and supply. If you don't have right employment right now, God is your source and supply. If you're looking for the perfect employment, I'm really staying on the word from away from the word job. We don't want just a job. We want right employment, right? And that is sourced and supplied by the presence of God. So we're going to tap into the questions about the consciousness of knowing God is our source and supply. Are you ready? Let's do it. Yes, yes, yes. I found volunteering helps my soul by giving others, which helps me. I've had a full-time position, and I've volunteered. So I get you. I agree. Volunteering serves as well. So let's turn within, everyone. Let's turn into that heart space. If you can, put your hands over your heart right now as we tap in, if it's comfortable, if you're laying down or sitting up. Let's take some holy breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And let us tap into this moment. We bring our attention to our heart space as we turn our face to God. We get to sit in this moment together as we ask these most important questions, as we speak into right employment, as we speak into right employment after retirement, as we speak into right creativity that brings us prosperity, as we speak into our gifts and talents, we ask these questions. The first question is this: what is the nature of knowing God is your source and supply? Ask yourself the question: what is the nature of knowing that God is my source and supply? What does it feel like? What is the nature of knowing that God is my source and supply? What does it feel like? What is the nature of knowing that God is my source and supply? What does it feel like? I want you to feel into this as God sources right employment. What would it feel like to be rightfully sourced by the very presence of our higher power? What does it feel like? Smile on your face. This right employment, this right creativity, giving of your gifts and talents, serving and inspiring. What does it feel like? And what does it feel like to be compensated? Smile on your face. Feel into that. Let us ask the next question. After we inhale and exhale, feel the holy breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Feel your belly. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Next question. What is the nature of knowing that God is your source, is my source and supply? Asking yourself the question, what is the nature of knowing that God is my source and supply? What does it look like? What is the nature of knowing that God is my source and supply? What does it look like? What is the nature of knowing that God is my source and supply? What does it look like? Ask yourself that question. See it with your inner eye. Use this gift, imagination. See what God being your source and supply as right employment, what it looks like. Just imagine. Smile on your face. Yes. Co-workers who are conscious, co-workers who are kind and loving and compassionate, co-workers who are supportive, co-workers who are positive and uplifting. the employer who is of integrity and honesty. Oh, yes. Call it forth. What does it look like? See it. Healthy relationships in the workplace, healthy friendships in the workplace. Yes, see it. Let's take some breaths on that. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Let us ask the last question. What is the nature of God being and knowing that God is my source and supply? What is the nature of knowing that God is my source and supply? What are my thoughts like? What is the nature of knowing that God is my source and supply? What are my thoughts like? What is the nature of knowing that God is my source and supply? What are my thoughts like? Feel into that right now. What would your thinking be like just knowing that God is your source and supply, that God is your right employment, that this right employment is fully available to you? What would your thoughts be like? Would your thoughts be thoughts of faith? Would your thoughts be thoughts of knowing? Will your thoughts be thoughts of surety that right employment is available for you right now? Oh, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's inhale and exhale together. Holy breath. Inhale again. Exhale. Holy breath. Feel that living breath. And so how good it is to recognize the living breath of God breathing us in this now moment. As we ask these important questions, what does it feel like to know that God is your source and supply of right employment? What does it look like to know that God is your source and supply as right employment? What are your thoughts like to know that God is your source and supply as right employment? Feel it, see it, think it. Feel it, see it, think it. Feel it, see it, think it. And we are grateful for every insight, grateful for the feeling tone of right employment, grateful for the insight, the intuition, the imagination to rightfully use the imagination for right employment, to think thoughts of knowing that right employment is waiting with your name stamped on it. How good it is. And I release this word and I let it be. Ashe. Yes, 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 yes. All right, everyone. I want to go into that second reading. So however you're feeling right now, feel into it. Just feel into it as we move into our next reading. And guess what? The title of this next reading is Employment. Ha! You know, there are some biblical quotes. I'm going to read this one, Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 12. And it reads, "What doth the Lord thy God require of thee, but to walk in all God's ways and to love God, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul." Here we go. This one right here. Are you ready? Are you ready? This is a powerful reading, and I'm so happy to be with you all tonight. Thank you. Here we go. My work is God's work, given to me to perform in God's service. My work is important to God. If I walk in God's ways, that is, if my motives are clean and pure, and my heart filled with love, then I can count on divine intelligence working in me to carry my endeavors forward successfully. My work exists as perfect activity in the one mind. As such, it is guided, directed, and completely maintained, the infinite being all, The infinite being all with a capital A knows no lack and is never at loss in my situation. Come on now. My first work is to serve God, my God, with all my heart and with all my soul. As I do this, I see God good in everyone in every situation. I trust God in everyone in every situation. I praise God in everyone in every situation. And everything I do is prospered. I'm going to say that again. Everything I do is prospered. I praise God in everyone in every situation, and everything I do is prospered. Let's touch and agree on that. Yes, yes, yes. As I dedicate my work to God, God's perfect plan unfolds before me step by step. What is God's perfect plan? The greater good. That's the plan for something magnificent. How much God can I express in my workplace? How much good can I express in my workplace? God's perfect plan unfolds before me step by step. God works through me, and I always add as me to will and to do God's good pleasure. Every challenge becomes an opportunity to glorify God. No assignment is too hard for the mighty power working in me. My work is God's work, and therefore it is done easily and harmoniously by God within. I'm going to repeat that again. My work is God's work, and therefore it is done easily and harmoniously by God within. Come on, y'all. Just sit in me with this, please. Just soak that in. Soak it in. That God's work. We get to feel what we feel, and then we get to go into truth, and then we get to feel the truth that our work is God's work from within. God is within us, and we are always being guided to a greater good. This is truth, and the truth shall set us free. You know, it's interesting that one of my coworkers from when I worked in cosmetics is on this line right now. I love the fact of how my life culminates, that people from my past workplace come in, and people from all over, we just come together. I just love these Monday nights. So thank you for being with me. Let's see what everyone is saying out here. God is my source and supply. Yes, yes, yes. Here's some gratitude from Lisa. Hey, Doc. Hey, Doc. So great. Sending you hugs as well. Love, love, love. Yes, yes, yes. Susan. God is my source and supply. Woman worthy of love. Feeling, seeing, and thinking faith. Yes. My God, employment. Yes. God, employment. I love that. That's what I'm talking about. Susan. I touch and agree. Did you just touch and agree with me? Thank you very much. Everything I do is prospered. Come on now. That is so good. Yes, yes, yes. My divine helps me let life unfold as it should in God's plan. Well, it's his plan is what you said. I always just fully say God, but I get you. I'm with you. Let's see. God is my happiness. This is right on time. Yay. Yes, yes, yes. Our work is God's work, right? Standing on agreement, God is the midst of divine, yes, coming through. I believe you're saying coming through. Naiki, gratitude. I have blessed rest of the evening and week. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Naiki. I always wonder if I'm saying her name correctly, but sending you lots of love. So everyone, thank you so much for a sweet night. We're almost complete. I just want to thank you all for being with me and holding the high watch for right employment for myself. And I pray that prayer for each of you who may be looking for that. And as Susan said, she's retired and she's looking for right employment as well. Have a good job yet. Thank you, Jody. Yet have been feeling the pull back towards service. Go for it. Do all of it. You're welcome, Lenoris. You're welcome. You're welcome. Alrighty, everyone, I'm going to sign off right now. Peace and love. When the establishment and the people come together, Reverend Michael taught me that. And here's your hug. Come on in. Mm, 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 mm. Let's spend a little. Anybody want a little hug and comfort? Let's just rock a little bit in this love. Imagine being held in the arms of God right now, in the arms of your higher power, that you're never alone. You will never be alone, for the presence of God is within its own creation. I'm just so grateful. Until we meet again, be the gift and be gifted. Receive your gifts. And so it is.